The Priest in Peril Quest unlocks the whole eastern region of the map, Morytania, and is a prerequisite for quite a few other quests. So to start this quest, there aren't any required levels, but you do have to defeat a level 30 enemy who is immune to magic. You also need 50 rune essence or pure essence, doesn't matter which, and a bucket. I would also recommend a bit of food if you anticipate any trouble with the fighting, as well as 3 Varrock teleports, and some energy potions and rune crafting pouches if you have them. For starting this quest, all you need is your fighting gear, food, teleports, and energy potions. We'll bank and get the other stuff later. When you're ready, head to the Varrock Palace to talk to King Roald. He'll either be in the throne room or in the dining room to the north. He'll tell you that there's a temple to the east of Varrock, and Roald hasn't heard from the monk who lives there for a while. And it would be great if we could go check up on him. Agree to check in on Drezel the monk, and the king will be pleased, because now he doesn't have to pay a squire to do it. Now we have to go to the temple to the east, so go ahead and make your way there. If you have energy potions, you can use them, but be aware we'll have to make this trip at least twice more. Once you reach the temple, right-click on the front door and select Knock at Large Door. Someone will ask you, "Who are you and what do you want?" Reply that Roald sent you to check on Drezel. You'll see this weird whispered conversation between 2 people who are quite obviously not Drezel. You will ask if Drezel needs any help, and the whisperers will mention a dog that needs to be dealt with. Our poor, naive adventurer will agree to help the suspicious voices who instruct us to kill a dog down in the mausoleum. Go through the graveyard to the north, and there will be a small monument thing with a trap door. Open it and climb down. You'll enter the chamber with the, well, I guess it's a sort of dog. Its official name is Temple Guardian. Anyway, we have to kill it, and apparently it's immune to magic. So when you're done, go back up the ladder and knock on the front door again. The fake Drezel will be very amused and suggest you go tell the king what you've done. Teleport back to Varrock and go back to the castle to talk to the king. You will proudly tell the king you killed the Temple Guardian. He will go ballistic and say that the dog was protecting the kingdom from Morytania. Well, that's what you get for skimping on payment, guy. Okay, turns out it wasn't the real Drezel. Okay. It wasn't the real Drezel telling us what to do and we have to go fix it, or the king will behead us for treason. Okay, head to the bank to prepare for trip number 2 to the temple. First of all, we have to fight a level 30 Zamorak monk at the temple, so make sure you have the equipment and food you need for that. If you have a decent range level, that's probably your best bet. Secondly, you need your bucket. I'm including my Varrock teletabs, and make sure you leave 1 open space in your inventory. Then fill up the rest with rune or your pure essence. We have to bring the real Drezel, 50 essence, which can't be noted, and if you can get at least 22 or 23, you can save yourself an additional trip to the temple and back later. If you have any rune pouches, that'd be great for carrying extra essence, but I don't. Once you're ready, head back to the temple. This time when you knock on the door will open and you can walk in. Now we need to kill one of the level 30 monks. They're the ones wearing hoods. Once he's dead, you can pick up the golden key that he drops. Take the key and head up the spiral staircase, and then up the ladder to the west. Next, run over to the cell door and right-click on it to select Talk Through Cell Door to talk to the real Drezel. Well, apparently the Zamorkian monks are up to no good. Drezel says it's a bit of a long story of what's going on, but go ahead and click Tell Me anyway. Essentially, the River South protects the kingdom of Misthalen from all sorts of nasty creatures, because a while back Saradomin himself showed up to bless the river. There's a big battle, but now the Zamorakian monks have been trying to break the magic seal so the Morytania creatures can get back across the river. Drezel will ask you if you want to help foil the plot. Go ahead and click yes, because evil creatures are usually bad news. First, we have to get Drezel out of his prison, which involves finding a key as well as somehow getting Drezel past the vampire in the coffin that's guarding the prison. Apparently, Drezel's ancestors trapped it on this side of the river, and if he gets any closer, it will leap out and kill him. The key we found is not the key that opens Drezel's prison, but it'll still come in handy. Next, run down the ladder in the staircase, out of the temple and down into the mausoleum, where we killed the temple guardian dog before. Ah, he looks like he's recovered nicely. Sorry for killing you, buddy. Go south, open the door, and follow the path around to the large chamber. Use the study option on each pillar until you get to the one that has a key. Now use your golden key on the pillar to exchange it for the iron key, which will open Drezel's prison. Use your bucket on the well to fill it up with murky water before returning back to Drezel. Use the key on the cell door and then walk through and talk to Drezel. To deal with the vampire, Drezel will bless the bucket of murky water to turn it into holy water. Use the bucket of blessed water on the coffin to seal the vampire inside. Talk to Drezel again, and he says he will meet you down in the mausoleum chamber. So head right back down into the chamber. This time when you reach the main chamber, run through to the northeast corner and go through the gate there. You'll see Drezel has beat you there. Okay, so go talk to him. He says things are in bad shape and the Zamorkian monks have been busy destroying the protection on the river. Your character will suggest a type of rock that absorbs magic easily, which we just happen to have several samples of in our inventory. Drezel says that it would be perfect if we could get 50 of them. Talk to him again and give him the essence you have. I brought 25 this trip, so I need to bring 25 more. Depending on how many you brought with you, you may have to do 2 more trips, but head back to Varrock, load up with essence, and then return to Drezel to finish the quest. Wow, only 1 quest point. More like disappoint. But we do get a neat dagger. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a like. And if you have any suggestions for me, go ahead and leave them below. I promise I'll read them. And if you're going to be doing any more quests, you might want to think about subscribing.